Hey, my friends, Greg Denning. Hey, have you ever wondered why you're a good person, but you're not as successful as you want to be? Like, why is it not working? I've checked off all the boxes. I'm doing all the right things. I'm trying to be a good person. Why am I not as successful as I want to be? What's stopping me? And the answer for most of us is simple, actually. It's what's going on right here. It's mastering our psychology. And here's what happens. For many of us, we end up focusing far too often and with too much intensity on our weaknesses and on our limitations. And we actually get drunk and hung over on this weakness limitation hangover, right? Where we just get stuck. We literally become intoxicated by focusing on the negative. And here's what's fascinating. Negativity dulls your capacity for greatness. Let that sink in. Negativity dulls your capacity for greatness. And so we focus on our weaknesses, we focus on our limits, we focus on the past. We turn around and we're looking back at mistakes we made and problems we had, and we're constantly replaying this reel of, oh, if I had just done that, or if I'd changed those things, if I hadn't made that mistake. And literally by taking our head and turning it around, we're preventing our forward motion and progress. We're becoming our own worst enemy and our own biggest obstacle. We have to get out of our own way. And it's a simple thing. It's a shift. It's a shift to our own accountability, our own action. What am I going to do today? So two things. Number one, I want you to focus on your strengths. And number two, I want you to focus on total ownership for your life. So we already talked about focusing on weaknesses and limitations. I'll come back to focusing on strengths in a minute. What's interesting, have you ever done this? I know I did it. I did it a ton. This is like 15 years ago. I spent all my mental space here. I kept thinking about all these scenarios. If somebody would just do something for me, if a rich guy would just give me some money, then I'd be so successful. It'd be awesome. If somebody that was famous would just help support, me and bring me onto the stage, and if somebody would just, right? You've ever done this? You ever played this out in your head where you're sitting there hoping or daydreaming, wishing, right? Wishful thinking that somebody would do something for you. Oh, if only this changed, or if only I was in a different environment, if only, right? We play this if only all the time. And think about it. While you're sitting there in this if only mindset, what progress are you making in your life? None. You're sitting there in wishland. Like, it's not happening. You're literally giving away your power to think about the things you want to do and do them. And have you ever played out, again, the wishful thinking, right? Well, if I'd done this, and you sit there and you play out this thing, and you can spend hours or weeks or years playing out these what if scenarios. And so this is number two, right? You've got to take total ownership of your life. If it's going to happen, you're going to make it happen. Get up, get going, make things happen, right? Stir things up. It's literally by taking action that things get done. And even if you lack clarity, here's what's interesting. Because you might be saying to me right now, like, well, Greg, I don't know what to do. Stand up. Start taking steps in the direction of what you want to do. Anything. Like the first initial steps, here's what's one of the most powerful things in life and these laws of the universe. When we take action, things happen. And so taking that first step in the right direction often shows us the next step, which we couldn't see. Like we couldn't see back from where we were. My wife and I talk about this all the time. We live for this whole philosophy of ready, fire, aim. Like, go, and then you'll get clarity. And there's so many times in our life we were sitting back, we didn't know what to do, but we got up and we took a couple steps, and then, and only then, we're able to see the next steps. So number one, focus on your strengths. I want you to write down your strengths right now. It's easy, and I do this all the time, you guys. I've done this with so many people. I just did it in a coaching session, right? Tell me your weaknesses and limitations. Oh, this and this and this and this. Okay, we get it all clear, and you can tell we've been thinking about it. We're focused on it. Tell me your strengths. I don't know. We struggle with that. And that's what's fascinating. Think about that. What happens in your life if you focus constantly on your weaknesses? Well, that's what it gets. What happens in your life if you focus constantly on your strengths? Then you actually draw up the power to do. And what are those strengths? What are the strengths? And you might, here's another thing about your strengths. You might actually be discounting your strengths. Many people discount their strengths because this is the most fascinating thing. We all get caught in this. I've been caught in it. I still get caught in it. We get thinking that there's some secret to success that we're missing. That these people, these lucky people who are successful or well-known or whatever they're doing, right? Whatever it is you want to do, they somehow know something that you don't. They got some little secret, and we're just hunting around searching for that thing. And if we can discover that thing, then it'll bring us the success we want. The reality is, there's no secret. They figured out psychology mastery, right? They focus on strengths, and it's the strengths that matter. And if you read book recommendation here, The Millionaire Next Door. No, not The Millionaire Next Door. He wrote that one too. The Millionaire Mind by Thomas Stanley. Phenomenal. He actually points out what it is that brings success. And he asks like legitimate, really well-rounded, successful people, what were the keys to your success? You know what they said? Integrity, honesty, working well with people, working hard, like this determination to learn and the determination to keep going, to keep rebuilding. You see, but if in our minds we're saying, well, I'm too young, or I'm too old, or I already tried and failed, or I'm not this enough or that enough, whatever that is, we literally stop our own progress by what we think about. And you've heard me say this before, what you think about, you bring about. And what you believe, you achieve. So the reason you're not succeeding at the level you want to be succeeding, even though you're a good person, even though you have great strengths and talents and abilities, is all right here. Mastering your psychology. So again, number one, focus on your strengths and use those to grow and expand. And don't neglect your weaknesses. Your weakness can hold you down. It can be the weak link. Like improve those, but don't spend your time and effort and energy. We waste so much energy in that bad headspace. And check this out. Every time you dwell on the negativity, your limitations or weaknesses or what's not right, you hit the pause on your progress. Let that sink in. You hit the pause on your progress. And many of us are in a perpetual pause mode. So focus on your strengths. Think about where you're going. Think about what you're doing. Be forward facing. Keep those thoughts facing forward. And then number two, what was number two? I forgot what number two was. Focus on your strength. I totally just blanked number two right now. But do number two. It's already in the video. Watch the video. Like do number one, number two, and go after it, you guys. Make it happen. Like get up, get going, take action, build the life of your dreams. Use your mindset and your heart set to propel you forward to the success you want to achieve. And I promise, when you do this, watch what happens in your life and with your spouse and with your children, with your students, with the people around you. Watch how you seriously level up in life and you get to the next level. And you not only get there, but you thrive there and make things happen. Get after it, my friends. Awesome's always an option. Reach upward.